Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar rollercoaster ride continued on Thursday, benefiting from a weaker greenback along with the renewed demand against the euro, which triggered a rally back this time to stab at the top side of the range like previously at 69.87 high before retreating. It is assessed that there is divergence from the 4-hourly and therefore I do expect to see possibly a pullback, but there is still a lot of work to do on the downside. Support seen at 69.05 and then from the rebound of overnight that is at 68.80. This is the level I'm waiting to see once broken to see a weaker play down towards that 68 to 67 region. But at the moment the market may be posting a double top here and therefore could see that the top side still holding around 69.80, 90 and waiting for a break of this level somewhere around 68.80 to initiate the move down towards that, as I say, 67-cent region. Well, the stops were triggered overnight as the US dollar collapsed through the 97.30 level and broke the resistance of 112.50, triggering stop losses and a strong rally, as you can see here, to the highs now see resistance at 113.70.80. We are extremely overbought and the ADX is overheating. Therefore, I do expect to see some kind of reversal, but there is a lot of work also to do on the downside. Support seen at 112.80 and a break beneath there could give further scope towards 112 to 111. But there is a lot of initiated movements inside these technicals to support the down case. But the fact is, until we get that pullback, the market will be very much a little bit on the apprehensive side due to the non-farm payrolls data that will be released tonight at 10:30 Sydney time. Well, as the commotion's going on with the US dollar as it slips lower is the fact that dollar yen, since the break above 108.15.25 area, has been very steady, but still looking towards that level of 109.45 to 55. If we get a break there, that would give scope up towards 109.90.95 or maybe up to about 110.55.65. But again, we are overbought, but the ADX is trending a little bit to the firmer case, so therefore it does put a slight firmer step to the upside. But let's see if we can break or reject this level at 109.40.45. We got a rejection from that 126.10.30 level, and while maintaining and still intact, I do anticipate the pullback to the lows of 124. Do keep your stop losses accordingly to your risk management in the event we get a break, as this could see a further squeeze up to about 127.5. I'm still a little bit cautious in my view on dollar CAD as we have bottomed out quite close now, and from around the 134 level could see a rebound back to about 136. So I'm not overly bearish here and just waiting to see whether a recovery does come through. Well, with the second attempt on the downside of that 1,686 to 88 level, the market has staged yet again another rebound. I'm still finding this whipsaw price action and also find it very difficult to have come out with a bullish call due to the fact that the RSI is still relatively weak and the MACD is bearish. Therefore, I still feel that we should not rule out further down tests. If we do take out the level of 86 to 88, I see little support until 55 to 65, with the top side around 1,700 to 1823 as a short-term cap. Finishing up with the oil outlook, well, I'm still calling for that pullback, and that pullback can get anywhere to as low as 34 to 35, that is to $34 a barrel, with the upside still limited towards this level around 38.41. There is divergence here on the MACD, so I do anticipate a pullback. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoyed a great start to today and this wonderful weekend that is ahead of us.